happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. You guys can probably already tell that it is going down. Just by that title alone, you guys are definitely going to want to see this one. So we got Elon Musk and his Department of Government Efficiency uncovering yet another massive scandal that's pointing out how Representative Ilhan Omar added millions to her network in just a few years on a tiny salary. Guys, I'm excited to get into it. So we're not straight into it. All I ask that you guys please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get into it, y'all. Check this one out.
See that Omar not only did promo for Safari, she actually did promo for this program. This $12 million program, this Feeding Our Families program, right? Now, you know the problem? It was a scam. It was a fraud. Yeah, I'm not just saying that. Like, the person who ran this program has now been convicted. 5 to 6 weeks of testimony, and he was convicted in 5 hours, y'all. 5 hours of deliberations. Let's take a look. Now, I'm not saying Ilhan Omar was at all involved. In fact, she was not directly involved in this. But isn't it curious that she's calling everybody else dumb while she's out here promoting a $12 million scam and maybe doesn't know it, right? Like, was she the useful idiot on this, for them to pull off this $12 million scam? Let's take a look at it.
Thanks for joining us at 4. I'm Rena Sargentopoulos. We're following some breaking news right now. In the last hour, a jury has found the ringleaders of the largest pandemic aid scam in the country guilty on all charges. Lou Raguse joins us now live from court with the latest. Lou.
Rena, the jury needed just 5 hours of deliberation. That is 1 hour for each week of testimony they heard during this trial for Amy Bach and Salim Saeed. Bach, the alleged mastermind of the Feeding Our Future fraud scheme. She's the former executive director. Evidence in the trial showed that she signed and submitted every single count for reimbursement, certifying that the number of meals claimed to be served to children was correct. The evidence also showed that Bach signed every reimbursement check, all the millions and millions of dollars paid out to these meal sites. Salim Saeed was one of the first and biggest participants in the fraud scheme. He used to own Safari Restaurant in South Minneapolis. Once they joined the meal program in April 2020, right at the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, within weeks, they were claiming to serve 6,000 kids every single day. Both of these defendants took the witness stand, and both of them told stories that the jury did not believe. They convicted these two on a total of 28 counts, including wire fraud, conspiracy, federal programs bribery.
And there's a special place for folks like this. To take advantage of folks is one thing, but to take advantage and lie and saying you're feeding more children in need than you really are, oh my, that's just a whole new level of low. But not surprised to see Ilhan Omar promoting this and probably benefited off of it as well.
And more.
Or what about this situation where Ilhan Omar's campaign was somehow able to legally transfer $3 million to her husband? Okay, the news report says it was done legally. Okay, we'll accept that. But then after that, the husband gets involved in some kind of cannabis investment, and now they're saying that he scammed them. Now, was that Ilhan Omar? That's why, I said she's like adjacent. Like, it's not that she's doing it directly herself, but she's kind of around scammers or people who are accused and being convicted of scamming.
Let's be real with ourselves. This is Ilhan Omar. She's just as crooked. If you're in association with these folks, you best believe that she's benefiting as well.
Right? So let's take a look at that report, and I'll let you draw your own conclusions.
The congressional race between Ilhan Omar and Don Samuels got some extra heat this week with accusations of fraud against a business partly owned by Representative Omar's husband. Fox 9's Corin Hogger joins us now in the newsroom after digging into what's behind this legal fight. All right, Corin, what is Omar's connection to these accusations?
Karen, it's nothing directly. Her husband is Tim Minette, and his consulting firm legally got about $3 million from her 2020 campaign. Now he's a business partner in a few business ventures that are involved in lawsuits claiming his companies have made money disappear. In the case of Tim Minette, whose LinkedIn page shows he was a partner in the E Street Group along with Will Haler, there's no publicly known criminal investigation, but there may be something behind the scenes.
We have connected with federal law enforcement on this. I believe that they're looking into it as we speak.
Ned Horsted is the CEO of a South Dakota cannabis company that gave Haler and Minette's company $3.5 million to kickstart investments, but ended up with about $1.8 million back and a court judgment, an IOU for the other $1.7 million. Omar's office tells me she has no involvement in any business ventures, and the situation reeks of political desperation.
Wait, she has no involvement, but yet this funding, the $3 million, came from her campaign. I don't understand. You have to get in the comments, guys. Let me know how that's even possible. How is she saying that she's not connected when all the money came from her campaign? This is Ilhan Omar for you. And it's crazy when these fraudsters on the left, they get caught abusing, misusing their position in order to, gain financially or gain fame. They never get any type of penalty, no recourse for their actions, none of that. When are we going to see something happen to these folks?
Business ventures, and the situation reeks of political desperation. Horsted says he never dealt with Omar and didn't even have direct conversations with Minette, but he's not convinced they're unaware.
If you have a two-person business and one of them is a spouse of a member of Congress, it seems suspicious, to say the least, that they never knew about $3.5 million that came into the bank account. They never knew that 1.7 went missing.
The lawyers for Minette and Haler say they absolutely did not intend to defraud anyone in that cannabis business or in a winery deal that's also the subject of a civil lawsuit. Haler referred me to the settlement in the cannabis deal and said the winery business has had some successes, but it's still a struggle. Cornhawker.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Representative Ilhan Omar, not so clean after all. And these folks want to come out here crying and screaming about what Donald Trump's doing. How about you guys take a look inside of your own party, a little self-reflection, and to think these are the same folks that are trying to cry, come out and say that what Donald Trump has been carrying out ever since he's got back in office for the second time, unconstitutional or illegal, are the same folks who have been ignoring and blatantly breaking the law in order to enrich themselves. I mean, a lot of folks were kind of wondering how Ilhan Omar, AOC, their network just took that spike or that hike out of nowhere. This is how, and what's done in the dark surely will come to light. These ladies thought they could hide their wrongdoings, misconduct in the shadows, all while trying to shine the light on Donald Trump's wrongdoings, quote unquote wrongdoings, when this guy has only been doing what we elected him in there to do, guys. Definitely out in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. This changes the game. Comments are open. Let me know what you guys are thinking about all this. Also, make sure you guys please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you'd enjoy more content like this, I'll catch you guys on the next week.